The goal is not to become the cheapest person in your market. It's to become the most expensive and provide the most amount of value. If you're an online fitness coach watching this, I have a confronting truth to share with you. There are only 3 ways to make money selling a low ticket service, and the majority of you do not fit into these 3 categories, yet you're still falling for the trap and the illusion of selling low ticket services, and you're wondering why you're not making any money. So I'm going to break down what the 3 methods are, what makes something sell for $1,500 or $5,000 for a fitness program, and how you can create one for yourself. So let's kick things off with the 3 ways that people can actually make money selling low ticket. Number 1 is if you have a huge audience, hundreds and thousands, millions of followers. That's the only way that organically you can do enough volume to make good money selling low ticket. Now the problem is, most of the time when you're creating your fitness programs, you take a look at who your biggest players are in your market and you try and emulate them. You take a look at what they're offering and you try and undercut them on price. It's a race to the bottom, number 1. But number 2, you're blinded. What's working for them will not work for you simply because the size of their audience is way bigger than yours. But yet you're still trying to create the same thing, thinking it's going to work for you because, well, the biggest guy's doing it. Wrong. They have the organic following to push volume, whereas you don't. So if you don't have a huge audience of hundreds and thousands, millions of followers, why are you still selling low ticket? Method number 2, if you have the capital to invest in paid ads. This is much more expensive than it seems, and when you're selling low ticket, you simply don't have the profit to be able to reinvest in paid ads because your margins are so small. So if you don't have the capital to invest, if your margins aren't high enough, why are you still selling low ticket, thinking it's going to give you financial freedom, thinking it's going to work, be able to pay your bills and then some? So those 2 methods out the way. Number 3, if you're selling feet pics on OnlyFans. Alright, that's the only other method that low ticket offer is going to work. But if you're watching this, you're probably not selling feet pics on OnlyFans. Alright, so if you don't fall into any one of those 3 categories, why are you still selling low ticket? Why are you convinced that just because it's cheap, everyone's going to buy? No, people aren't buying because it's cheap. Now, I say that with a grain of salt. Yes, I'm sure you are getting a few clients here and there. Sure, but you can admit you're not doing nearly as much volume as what you need to be to not just live comfortably, but live in abundance. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're not just trying to get by or survive. You want to thrive. You're not able to do that just selling low ticket. So again, I come back to this question. If this method is not working for you, why are you continuing to do the same thing? There needs to be a change, which leads me to the power of selling high ticket coaching programs. That is where the money and the freedom are at. Now you might be thinking, if people aren't going to buy my cheap program, there's no way they're going to spend $2,000 with me. And that's where you're wrong. When you're selling a low ticket offer, you can only afford to give your clients this much value. Whereas if you're selling a $2,000 program, you can afford to give them $10,000 worth of value. It's not even comparable, and your clients know it. If they're coming to you, they want a guaranteed result. They don't want to keep working with you month to month. That's not of value to them. They want their result as soon as possible. They want it in a designated time frame, and that's what you can do on the high ticket side. So if I can oversimplify the difference between low ticket and high ticket, that is where the value incentive is. You can afford to give your clients so much value that it's impossible for them not to achieve their result. This is the reason why 12-week programs can sell for $1,500 to $5,000 or more, whereas you're still stuck selling a $250 or $300 a month program. You simply cannot compete with the value on this side. And at the end of the day, your clients don't care about the price, they care about the result. So what makes a fitness coaching program sell for $1,500 or $5,000? The simple answer is value. Just ask yourself this question: what could I provide for $5,000 that would guarantee my client can achieve the physique of their dreams, the mindset that they want, and the nutrition to go along with it? For $5,000 or even $2,000, can you afford to outsource the nutrition to a certified nutritionist? Can you bring on board a different coach? Can you buy at-home gym equipment for your clients? These are all the things that you simply cannot do for $250 a month. But on the other hand, you're providing way more value being able to do some of these things, and that's what they want. So in a nutshell, what makes something sell for that amount is you're able to provide your clients overwhelming value, and it gives them the result that they want, guaranteed. So how can you actually create one of these high ticket coaching programs for yourself? Number 1, understand that because your prices are so high, you no longer need to do volume. So you don't need the biggest organic audience. If only 5 people sign up with you per month at a $2,000 price point, that's an additional $10,000 a month for your business. You don't need to be working with dozens of nagging clients every single week, just 5 a month. Number 2, write down on a piece piece of paper every single problem that your client might face and how you're going to solve it in sequence. Add in bonuses, get them to consult with a specialist that you pay for, order their supplements for them, order workout gear for them, make them feel like the person that they want to become. And when it's all said and done, you will have a value offering that no one else in your market has. The goal is not to become the cheapest person in your market, it's to become the most expensive and provide the most amount of value. Blinding value that no one has ever seen or heard before. You no longer need to have hundreds and thousands and millions of followers to do volume. You no longer need to be spending money on ads, and you don't need to be selling feed pics. So ask yourself, if you don't fall in any one of those three categories, why not start selling a premium high-ticket coaching program and change the course of your year in 2023? Now, if you'd like to know more about how to build a unique high-ticket coaching program for your own business, simply shoot me a message on Instagram at Corbin Silk and let me help you create an amazing high-value program. If this has opened your eyes to a new way of doing business in the fitness industry, then drop me a like and subscribe to learn more about how you can take your fitness coaching business to the next level.